If misery truly does love company, this room is pretty damn crowded right now. I can tell you that for a fact, because not only did I go down with the Vikings yesterday as a 30-dime play, which matched the biggest play of my career in the NFL, but so did Scott Delaney, so did Trace Adams, so did Brian Rosica. Vikings, seriously? You didn't even show up for this game. I think Peyton Manning wasn't playing tonight. He was actually wearing a Cleveland Browns uniform, playing in disguise yesterday against that Vikings defense. What an ugly, ugly game. But I will say one thing. You know, if you have a choice between being backdoored, if you happen to be on Clemson last Thursday night, or getting absolutely annihilated knowing that your play's got no chance to win after the first two quarters, I choose the latter because it's like a mercy killing. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Monday video report. If you thought I'd be going into the witness protection program today, you are sorely mistaken. Listen guys, I laid it out for you yesterday here on the video, on the site. In my analysis, I had been off to a 3-0 start with 15 dime plays. And understand, in the NFL, 99% of my plays, not only in the NFL, in reality, in every single sport, are rated between 5 and 15 dimes. And after that 3-0 start in the NFL with 15 dime releases, and after giving you two 15 dime run line winners with ease as half price plays of the day on Monday and Friday last week, and after hitting 7 of my previous 10 football plays so far this season, college and pro combined, including Baylor on Saturday, I was in the position yesterday to try to go for it, to drop the hammer, shall we say. I picked a bad game. It was a loser. You're not going to find me rationalizing away the loss here like a lot of guys do, as I've told you many, many times. It's a black and white situation. You win, you lose. There is no in-between here, guys. That's the bottom line. So I'm now 8-3, lifetime, with my 30-dime NFL releases. I didn't win yesterday, but bottom line is, you know, I had accumulated the bankroll over the previous 3 weeks, and if you had been along for the ride, you had as well, so you were in the same position as me yesterday. So what does it mean for today? Well, it means today now I start to reaccumulate a new bankroll. And listen, guys, I got a 15-dime play tonight on Denver and Oakland. It's every bit as strong as the Falcons over the Rams, as San Francisco over Green Bay in Week 1, as Baltimore and Denver over the total in the season opening game a couple Thursdays back. And it was going to be a 15-dime play on Saturday when I first handicapped the game, and it's going to still be a 15-dime play today. Because as I have also said frequently in 25 years of doing this, that the bottom line is I do not celebrate the wins, nor do I limit the losses, because I think gamblers that do, handicappers that do, and I see a lot of handicappers over the years that have done this, they lose focus. You missed the next potential money-making opportunity that comes down the pike. I just don't do it. Yesterday's yesterday. I lost the money. I lost the play. Hey, I'm sorry I lost the play. You know, I said there's no guarantees in gambling, okay? And I laid that out for you as well yesterday. But today it's time to move forward, and it's time to win money. Denver and Oakland tonight, certainly an interesting contest. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. Listen, yesterday was a lousy day for just about every single handicapper here at the site. I remember last year, Super Bowl Sunday, unbeknownst to me, until after the fact, when I started looking at the emails that come through customer service where the handicappers send their plays so they can be tracked, I didn't realize that every single handicapper had the Ravens last year on Super Bowl Sunday, which is just never happened before in the 11 years since I created these websites. Well, yesterday was one of those days where just about every single handicapper took a bath. All things considered, I'd rather have them all win on Super Bowl Sunday than on the third Sunday of the NFL. Consequently, what happened yesterday, as with when you see a lot of the public choices, the heaviest bet teams, like the Giants getting annihilated and shut out by Carolina, like the Packers blowing a fourth quarter lead and losing at Cincinnati, like the 49ers just not showing up at home against Indianapolis, bettors, gamblers get leery. Gamblers, I think, tend to then overreact because suddenly they're saying, oh, wow, this means all the dogs are the play. And consequently, you've seen it reflected in the line movement for tonight's game, because you have a game that was 16-16.5 earlier this week, and now it's down to 14-14.5. Of course, the Raiders have played very well, and they have covered 6 of their last 7 at Denver. They've also been a tremendous road dog within the division, covering 10 of their last 11. Personally, as I said, I have a 15-dime side selection on the game tonight. For the total, I don't know which way to go. I mean, it's a low number, But I don't know. That's why my free pick in a moment is going to be in baseball. As for some of the other guys here at the site, Brad Wilton, let me mention him for a moment. Wilton tonight has a 69 winner, number 24 out of 34. 24 out of 34. It's his AFC West total of the year. The over-under, obviously, he loves the total tonight in this contest. He's on a 15-6-1 totals run. You've gotten 13 of those winners as $5 releases. Of course, last Monday, you got his AFC North total of the year with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh under $10 bettors, up $9,015 following his betting advice over the past 75 days. So maybe that's one place you want to turn toward the total tonight. If you're interested in a teaser tonight, and by the way, you know it's a tough Sunday card when Shawn Michaels, who has just been money in the bank with NFL 100-dimers, money in the bank with his NFL teaser selections over the past 4+ years, loses yesterday after the second part of his teaser. The 49ers, forget about covering. They didn't even win the damn game outright yesterday, so you know it was a bloodbath for Sunday. But if you like teasers for tonight, you know you can always look towards Brett Atkins, who's going for winning day number 7 out of 9 with his 30-dime NFL winner number 4 out of 5, your Monday night teaser. You could look at Craig Davis, who has his AFC West teaser of the month on Oakland and Denver. Although, however, just being fair here, noting that Craig Davis yesterday, 75-dime release, his biggest play of the NFL season to date, he lost as well. Now, for your selection tonight in terms of baseball for a free pick, I'm looking at the Cincinnati Reds on the run line, laying about $1.20 at home against the New York Mets. They're going with Johnny Cueto, who of course was their opening day starter. Then he spent a substantial amount of time on the disabled list here after suffering a strained lat muscle back on June 28th. Only returned to the rotation and to the Reds in the major leagues last Monday, but it was an impressive performance. 5 shutout innings against the Astros. Now listen, you know, he's not going to be pitching a complete game here, but if you're going to be betting a team on the run line, you got to hope of 2 things. 1, that they're scoring runs, what the Reds are, and 2, that they have a very good bullpen, and the Reds do. He's going against Aaron Harang. Now this is a guy who started and pitched most of the year with the Seattle Mariners, was designated for assignment after going 5-11 with a 5.75 earned run average. He's pitched okay in his first 2 starts for the Mets, who are coming off a weekend sweep of lowly Philadelphia. Big deal there. I mean, Harang gave up 3 runs and struck out 10 in 6 innings in his Mets debut against Washington, and then he gave up 4 runs and struck out 8 in 5 innings against San Francisco on Wednesday. And that's really Harang's MO. Let me give you 4 or 5 runs. I might strike out 6 to 10 batters, and generally I'm going to lose the game. As for the Reds, they have scored 5 or more runs in 7 of their last 8 games. They've won 5 of their last 6 games, and I'm going to go with the Reds here on the run line as your free pick for Monday. Good luck, everybody, and I will catch you again on Tuesday as we do this once more as the baseball races are coming down. And I'll tell you what, the wild card, you know, you can be critical of it if you want, but doesn't it make for still exciting baseball, the final of the week of the season, which of course makes it more interesting from a betting perspective as well. Take it easy, guys. Talk to you again on Tuesday morning.